too afraid to find a real man and real love. So you marry a get for a Birkin bag and then turn your head while he's a bunch of kids.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
That she was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay no more. What the is going on here? It's just a lot of weird dude.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
I'm going to spill all of the tea, girl, because it's hot. With all the drama surrounding Diddy lately, people are curious as to what Jay is going to say. Will she stand by her old friend or reveal some secrets? The streets are saying that this could change everything we thought we knew about their relationship. So get ready as we go into what Jay said and why it has everyone shaking. Jada Pinkett Smith dropped a bombshell about Diddy and Child that has everyone talking. You know these to go way back, right? Like decades of friendship and all that. But now Jay's breaking her silence, and it's not what anyone expected now.
My thoughts are, when you have people that are desperate to achieve a goal for a certain life, they'll do anything for it. They'll do anything. That's all these women are doing right now in female hip hop. They're proving that they're willing to do anything. It's just not working out for Sweetie.
Poor Sweetie.
But she be doing the most. Had a whole commercial with the sauce, the Sweetie sauce. And I guess nobody what was that, the Burger King?
Yeah.
Was it
it
Burger
was
King?
McDonald's. I think it was McDonald's.
It was McDonald's, yeah. And the Sweetie, like, how couldn't you sell more than 2,000? Like, you couldn't get at least 5,000 of them people that ate the meals, the Sweetie meals, the Sweetie deal. They couldn't buy the record. Like, I'm just saying.
Sell the album with the
Hey.
Yeah, like
$2.99. Go get you.
Let's get creative
That
here.
would be. Hey, that'd be hard though. Hey, you just got a CD in the Happy Meal? Like, oh shit. We take
What
it
they
back.
gonna do? Give you a CD? Don't nobody fucking use that shit no more.
The deal is real. We taking it back to the 80s. Fuck you, man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, here's a CD. What's this? The retro meal? Like,
Yeah, the retro meal. Hey, that might be hard.
I mean, that's the idea though. For a
What
party.
is you talking about?
No, but I mean, it's just look at fucking Doja Cat. What the fuck is that?
Now she throws off the algorithm a little bit because
What the fuck is
she
that?
came out of left field. Yeah, no, I thought she was gonna be great because she came different. I said the Generation Z will buy into different.
Do you see how different she is now?
I'll shave my eyebrows and I'll still show up on the red carpet. And
Do
I'm
you
like,
see how different she is now?
oh yeah. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild now. And I don't think she's done. I think it's more to come.
I think she can't be done.
He said she can't be done.
I think she can never stop.
So
I think if she stops, she'll turn into a 90-year-old woman and be sure, yeah, get your kids.
the wall cover. Oh, it's been a spin. So
She looks like she reads. Listen to me. She's giving me witch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what she's trying to give.
No, if you go back and you look at what's the movie? The Witches with
Yeah, the
Angelica
Hocus Pocus?
Houston.
Yeah.
No, Angelica Houston. The Witches.
Yeah, the Witches. Yeah.
She looked like them bitches when they would come out of their wigs.
Turn into mouses,
And
goddamn.
then the nose is we're gonna eat your children, you know, and all of that shit. Like,
No, hey.
she's giving that.
I want people to stop Google the Witches with Angelica Houston and then
shout out to Angelica Houston. You everything, man.
No.
And you were awesome as Morticia. No one will ever play Morticia like
yeah,
you.
shout out Wednesday.
But you know, it's like this bitch is giving me witch.
So it brings me to my question. We talked about it yesterday, and we talked about the
her and that goddamn cat.
And that goddamn cat.
Listen to me. You know that the cats were the guardians in the tombs.
Oh, teach me something.
Yeah, in the tombs they would put cats in there. They were the guardians for the spirit world.
Oh, okay.
And they would chase away evil spirits to keep them out of the sarcophagus and stuff like that. I'm always weary of motherfuckers with cats.
Oh, okay, yeah, oh, cat lady, yeah.
Especially if you into black magic. She gives me that vibe. And I think if she stops, she'll be like 80.
Let me explain what Jay said that has everyone talking. She didn't just speak. She dropped a bombshell on us, and her words were as sharp as her cheekbones. Jada didn't hold back when she began, saying, "I've known Diddy for a long time, and what's happening now is heartbreaking, child." You could tell she was emotional, but she didn't stop there. Jay continued, saying that we all need to take a close look at the culture that allowed this to happen. This brings me to my next point. Janice seemed to be balancing her support for her old buddy with calling out the problem, and she handled it well. However, here is where things became tricky. You could see she was serious and that she carefully considered her remarks. Sweet Juicy J made several insinuations that made people ponder. She said, "Girl, there are stories that need to be told and truths that need to be revealed." What verities the streets are a flurry of activity as people attempt to decipher her message. Could we also discuss the timing? Some people are saying that Jada is just trying to get attention, but let's be real. When has Jay ever needed help getting attention? Nah, this feels different. It's like she's finally ready to open up about something that's been bothering her for a while. Jada didn't just wake up one day and decide to spill the beans. This came right after all that drama with Diddy's houses getting raided.
So we spoke the other day, and I said,
she has old-looking eyes sometimes. You know.
So when she shaved the eyebrows, it made you focus more on the eyes?
No. When she shaved the eyebrows, I simply said, why?
But you know, you're raising a good point, because she was like, "I'm done with music. I quit. I'm tired of my fans being harassed."
And then she came back.
she was.
One rat tail. Eye of Newt. I'm telling you.
Put me back up.
It's giving me that. It's giving me special potion.
Do you feel some of these celebrities are trying to chase the Michael Jackson mystique?
I mean, I guess. You know, for me, when I think of artists like that, it's like the girl or the guy that you always wanted to get with that would never give you the time of day. That's just kind of how I feel about chasing Michael Jackson fame. Like, it's never gonna happen for you. So stop.
What do you feel? How do you feel about?
Nobody will ever touch that.
What do you feel about the comparisons, though? Like, now we have the Chris Brown comparison. Of course, he says that Michael Jackson, he will never be that. But
and I'm glad he's smart enough to know that. But he's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's the closest thing that I've seen. And unfortunately, you know, he handled up.
You're right.
They got him. They got him. He can't move right or left too far. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah.
His whole fucking career has been like whack-a-mole. Every time he starts creeping up, pop!
For real. Something's going.
Am I wrong?
Put it right back.
Every time he's building, bop! Get your head like a bop! Like, if he comes anything above, like right here, whack!
Put him right back. For real. Yeah.
He should be insane. Thank God he's not. He has his moments, and he should. Because he's been in a fucking jail. Ever since that shit with Rihanna, he's been in fucking prison. And they holding him. And guess what? There's stuff that people know about him that I'm sure he don't want nobody to know. You know, that's why it's so important to come clean and to be clean if you gonna fuck with this game in any way, shape, or form, because they will use everything against you. Tie you up. I wish they stopped bopping him on the head because he's so fucking talented.
So I'm curious.
Like, just let him come out, man.
Let him come out. Let him
come out.
Goddamn, Chris.
They've let far worse people out. You know, there's some real sick motherfuckers that people love. Fucking R. Kelly ran around the United States without in fucking impunity, fucking up a whole generation of bitches. And some small boys. Y'all let him run.
Writers on the wall.
Let fucking Chris run. You know?
If you were to see, they have a new biopic of Whitney Houston coming out. If they play this movie and you see no kind of drugs in this movie, do you feel like it's an injustice to what this look?
I feel like anything with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of financial gain for those who have access to her estate, including Clive Davis. This ain't a film to celebrate Whitney Houston. This is a film to, pay the piper.
He was the one trying to bring her back, though, at the time of prior to her death, right?
Fuck him. He needed her back.
Oh, yeah.
He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control. You want to know what fucking Clive Davis did for Whitney Houston? While he was busy trying to bring her back. See, people forget, before she came to the United States, he sent her on an international tour.
Nonetheless, this is the item that has everyone rattled. What's the impact of all this? Well, it's as if Jada lit a match in a room full of gasoline. Everyone is waiting to see what will happen next. Will more celebrities speak out? Will Diddy respond? Most importantly, will G spill more tea? One thing is for sure, G's words have changed the game. She didn't just break her silence, she shattered it. Now, everyone is wondering what other secrets are about to come out because, as you know in Hollywood, when one person starts talking, others follow. With Jay leading the charge, Chile, we might be in for a lot more drama.
Well, I was there when Farnsworth Bentley got his actual name. How they came up with the name and everything. We were sitting in front of the apartment building on 74th and Park Avenue. It was me, him, Tony De Niro. Puff was upstairs. They was trying to figure out, he had became Puff, one of Puff's personal assistants. You understand? To make sure all Puff shit is there when we get ready to go. Everything that was supposed to be in order. That was Farnsworth Bentley's job. When Puff has to go to restaurants or places like that, you know, he made sure everything was straight with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had another assistant too. But Farnsworth Bentley was his personal assistant, put out his clothes, told him what he should wear, all that, like a stylist and personal assistant all together. You know? So we was in front of the house and this dude, Tony De Niro, he played guitar in that Bad Boy for Life. The black dude, not the white guy. The black dude who played the guitar, that's Tony De Niro. I think he might be from California or something. So Tony De Niro was like, yo, we gotta think of a name for you, man. And if you're gonna be his personal assistant and slash butler slash umbrella carrier, whatever you gonna do, you understand? We gotta think of a name for you. We're gonna try to make you like Bentley or either Farnsworth or either Bent. You gotta be, you know, you gotta have that kind of persona. You gotta dress all the time, be neat and the whole 9 yards. And then the dude, Derek, was playing with him like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know how to do that. I could be over the top. You know, he was acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be over the top. So he was saying that. And the dude, Tony De Niro, said, we got to figure out a name for you, man. It's got to be on the level of, you know, those characters. He said, you got to be like Farnsworth. You got to be like Bentley. He said, we're just going to call you Farnsworth Bentley. And he said, I like it. And they start calling him that. His name Farnsworth Bentley. And I said, these motherfuckers corny. You know, like I was like, yo, don't believe this. But he was always right there, but not like at nighttime when we was at doing things, he wasn't around, bro. He was only there when the cameras was there and shit like that. You know, I don't know how much he could do. I don't know if he would say anything, because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway, because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bro, don't lay nothing down around him. You hear me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there. Dog, Jennifer Lopez had these boots, they cost $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize, this is like in 2000, early 2000. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village, because she would have never got it, because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at our apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad, she was mad. They looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Cause Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him shit and send him shit from everywhere. So he had this room, this mail room in his house with numbers just that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff. I guess Puff had too much stuff in the room and he was just keeping them for it.
And you seen this with your own eyes? That's crazy, man.
My own eyes, bro. We went to his apartment.
You don't even seem like that type of dude, yo, but damn.
Security also, we went over there, man. They had to do shit, bro. And that's why Puff had stopped messing with him. And then he goes get a show. Puff ain't say nothing. He went and got a show of how to be teaching thugs how to be the gentleman. I hope the first thing he taught them was that, don't steal.
Girl, let me tell you that the drama involving Diddy has been developing like a pressure cooker, and Jada's comments have simply increased the heat up. However, before we get into that, let's have a little tease about why Diddy has been in the news recently. Diddy has been in trouble, and no, I'm not talking about his opulent hot pool. Rumor has it that his empire may be imploding, and that it may not be just due to poor financial judgment. What all of this has to do with G may be on your mind, given that there have been significant charges of raids on his properties and rumors of things that would make even the wildest Hollywood parties seem subdued. When G decides to speak up now in the midst of all this chaos, you know it has to mean something, but let's break down what's really going on with Diddy first. First off, there were those raids on his homes in La and Miami. Well, that's where things get interesting. Jay and Diddy go way back. We're talking decades of friendship parties and who knows what else. The FBI was swarming the area like it was a movie set, and the rumor was that they were searching for proof about some very severe allegations. We're talking about a whole mess of trafficking and assault, and it's not just the Fed's ex-girlfriends, former co-workers, and even longtime business partners are emerging from the shadows with jaw-dropping stories about Diddy. It seems like everyone decided to air out his dirty laundry at once. But here's where it gets serious. These aren't your typical celebrity scandals. If even half of what people are saying is true, Diddy could face lifelong legal repercussions. Diddy may have traded in his expensive suits for an orange jumpsuit, but why is the question that everyone is attempting to answer? Some believe it's karma coming full circle, while others believe someone in Diddy's inner circle has finally spoken out.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old fucking niggas and fucking young boys back there, all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking shit about Boosie. Maybe you suspicious of him because of the shit that's happening in your house, bitch. Fuck out of here. These niggas be talking greasy on all kinds of shit. But I don't like when these so-called black Hollywood couples want to come in and then they want to sit there and play gatekeeper Meanwhile, they're abusing and misusing all kinds of young people. And guess what? Don't nobody want to admit that they a victim. So they pretend to be friends.
Yeah.
Will Smith ain't slapped that nigga over love. He slapped that nigga because that bitch told him to. Or maybe, because she's looking a little hocus pocus these days too. Is it alopecia? Or was it like, entrance into the club? I don't know. But shit don't look right. You fucking see Tiger Woods and the next thing you know, he damn near die in a fucking car accident. I don't fucking know. I know she gangster as fuck. I know she from Baltimore. And I know there's no shame in that region. I know that for a fact. So, the movie Emancipation, how the fuck you gonna play in a movie called Emancipation and you can't emancipate yourself?
Ooh. Bars.
Cause you trapped in a hole. My nigga, you trapped in a hole. This bitch clowning you day after day after day after day. And once again, I hate saying these things because their children are dope. But Jaden's kind of MIA. And considering that he emancipated from their household at 16 and refused to come back even to do family interviews.
Yeah.
Willow's just she's dope. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. And meanwhile, I go to jail for defending my child and these niggas don't even get a CPS fucking visit for the kind of shit they kids see.
There you go.
So yeah, I'll watch the movie when, I'll watch Emancipation when he emancipates himself from the hell that he lives in, that he tries to call marriage with that woman who still wished Tupac was alive. But enjoy the film, buy lots of popcorn. I ain't supporting shit he fucking do. He's a bad representation for black men. He is literally the epitome of a ballless man. I'm sick and tired of people making our black men look weak. I'm sick and tired of that shit because I don't know no nigga that would put up with the shit that bitch done put him through. Now you could justify staying because you ain't want to cut up the money because she would have got the child support and the alimony, but the kids is grown. So if you staying now, it's either because you being blackmailed to stay or you too lazy to go. He housebroken. That don't fit right for a Philly nigga. But he did grow up in Overbrook though. He didn't technically grow up in West Philly. That was Jazzy Just Life he was writing about. He lived over there, not far from where Kobe Bryant grew up. That's the other side of City Avenue. He came up Overbrook, so they had big houses and he wasn't at the playground get beat up. That was Jazzy Jeff. He lived in the more suburb side off of City Avenue. He went to Overbrook, he went to the hood and then came home. I took my husband to where he used to go get his cheesesteaks at Larry's, which was right there by the train station around the corner from the nice houses. He's been playing roles for a long time. But I'm sick and tired of seeing these so-called couples destroying young people. And look at August Alsina, he's so fucked off. I don't think that boy is his boyfriend. I think it's his bodyguard, because his first show back in Miami, he gets beat up by Tory Lanez and his motherfucking bodyguard. And the nigga just got out the hospital. These is little niggas. These is little niggas. It's almost like Will Smith called up Tory Lanez, fuck that nigga up for me. You know what I'm saying? Your first show back and you gotta go back to the hospital. All because you got taken advantage of by that bitch. Because they said it all started with Tory Lanez joking with him about the whole entanglement. That shit wasn't no entanglement, bitch. You fucked the kid. and cheated on your husband. Like, let's stop dressing this shit up and making it seem like it's anything. If Jada did any of the fucking shit to Will, would your wife, would y'all women, would you stand for that?
No.
Listen to me. He needs my help. like, are you fucking kidding me? I wanted to help him. He was so sick and he needed my help, and you just figured you was gonna ride his dick until he got better, huh? Like, really? If I was a 16-year-old kid and I had the opportunity to emancipate myself, I wouldn't stick around to watch my mom fuck my friends. I wish the fuck my mom would have. I'm sorry.
No.
Y'all know I get passionate.
Y'all
So
clap.
is there any other movie you want to talk about?
Y'all clapping. Man, we gotta save some for next time.
Jesus.
Jaguar, we love you so much. Thank you for coming to sit down and talk with us. This was a real treat. I feel I'm high off this. I don't know. We finna kill him with this one. We all gonna go off the grid after this for a little bit.
Listen to me. I'm back outside now. Fuck it. It's gonna be what it's. I'm back outside.
Amen.
The streets are buzzing with theories. Did Jada know something all along? Is she trying to distance herself before more comes out? Or is she genuinely shocked by what she's hearing like the rest of us? Whatever it is, it's like dominoes falling, and each new story adds another piece to the puzzle. That's where Jada's words hit different when she talks about the culture that allowed this to happen. She's not just throwing shade, she's pointing at a whole system that might have been protecting Diddy for years. What's next for Diddy, girl? With the feds breathing down his neck and old friends like Jada speaking out, it appears that Diddy's drama is far from over. One thing is for certain, this isn't just about Diddy anymore, it's about Hollywood power and secrets that have been buried for too long. Jada may be the one to blow the lid off the whole thing. The issue now isn't if more tea will leak, but rather when, and when it does, we'll be here to dish it all out, I promise.
Your Diddy friend spoke up for him.
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby, they not gonna ruin their brand. They not gonna say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed the him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology in the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, yo, damn. He still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce, well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with that. If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support them because it would mess up their brand. It would mess up their brand. Jay-Z, we the only one could call each other Sean. Jay is the only one could call me Sean. I'm the only one could call him Sean. Get the hell out of here. If that ain't no fun boy stuff. But you ain't had not one person, brother, not one person sit there, denounce what he did, or come forward and say, I support him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody haven't came out to support him, man. Not one person outside of Stevie J.
Stevie don't count, bro.
Hollywood was rattled when G revealed that information girl. It's like she struck a match in a gasoline-filled room, and now everyone is rushing to respond because the tea is boiling and leaking everywhere. Let's discuss the celebrities' reactions because of Chile. There's a mess. Some people are supporting Diddy and acting like nothing's wrong, while others are singing a different tune. According to the streets, some L-listers are already pulling away from the scandal faster than you can say. On social media, hashtags like #GSpeaksOut and #DiddyDrama are causing Twitter to blow up. People are praising Jay for being courageous. It's like a virtual battlefield out there while others are scoffing at her timing. Let's discuss what this implies for Jade and Diddy's Hollywood connections. It's complicated, girl. You know how close-knit that crowd is. One day you're at your best, and the next you're acting like you've never met. People will have to choose sides, and those parties in Hollywood are going to get really awkward. But here's the thing. This isn't just about friendship drama. We're talking about career implications. People adore a truth teller, particularly when they're exposing the beans on the rich and famous. As for Diddy Chile, his empire may be in jeopardy, and we're not just talking about losing some party invites. Jada already has that red table talk vibe, but this might catapult her to a whole new level. All of that might be at risk. Brands, commercial relationships, music collaborations, etc. There are rumors going around that some major names are already reconsidering their plans to work with him. Additionally, because there is always more to a story, some people are claiming that this is only the beginning and that other celebrities may be prepared to come out if that occurs.
How Puffy wanted to fight Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he went like this, you know, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm a snuffer. I said to myself, Will Smith gonna beat the shit out you. Now, Puff could scrap now, but I don't think he could beat Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Well, he could scrap. You know what I'm saying? So then he said that shit. So I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in. Yeah, but that shit was funny. He thought that Jada and Will was coming on too strong to Jennifer, making advances.
This show is just getting started, lady, so we're going to need more popcorn. However, here's the thing that has everyone talking. What if this is just the beginning? The anticipation is killing me, Jade. Stories like that need to be shared. Who knows? Maybe someone else may step forward. Hollywood won't be the same after this. It seems like Jada just pulled back the curtain, and now everyone is trying to figure out where they stand. Some are calling it a wake-up call, while others are saying it's long overdue. So what's next? That's what everyone is trying to figure out. Will more celebrities follow Jada's example and speak out, or will they close ranks and try to protect their own? Either way, you can bet that everyone will be watching every move, tweet, and red table discussion in search of clues. Because in Hollywood, honey, the truth always comes out eventually, and when it does, it's going to be more juicy than a peach in July.
On P. Diddy Combs, Misa Hilton, the mother of Combs' son, Justin Combs, is speaking out after federal agents raided the home of the music mogul March 25th. On Tuesday, Hilton shared an edited video on Instagram of home surveillance footage of law enforcement entering the LA property, fanning out across the home with guns drawn, searching for evidence. Both of Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian, can be seen in the video being detained and handcuffed in a hallway inside the home before they're taken outside. Hilton claims her son has hired an attorney to investigate, quote, the excessive use of force and vowed to fight for justice utilizing every imaginable resource. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Here's the reason why. In the age of brutality on the part of some police officers from Homeland Security busting into the home, guns drawn, obviously not a good look, obviously a bit excessive to say the least in terms of the optics. When it comes to excessive force, simply grabbing your sons and putting them in handcuffs and peaceably taking them outside. In an age and a day where unarmed black men have been shot and killed, at the very least assaulted on several occasions, this doesn't meet the standard. So good luck with that. Knock yourself out. That's not the story. The story here is, what were they looking for? None of us know. P. Diddy, rumors of sex trafficking and what have you. These are the kind of things that are going on, where his name is being associated with everybody from Harvey Weinstein to the late Jeffrey Epstein to R. Kelly himself. That's the issue. I don't know P. Diddy that well. I'm wishing him nothing but the best. I swear, I hope he's innocent. I hope all of this is nothing more than an investigation that doesn't have his name attached to anything in line with something that you're guilty of illegal activities in any way. Because Lord help him if it is. Make no mistake about it. I will tell you this, Homeland Security, as Areva Martin came on this very show and pointed out, they don't show up for nothing. Something's fishy. Now, whether it's directly involving P. Diddy or whether they're trying to utilize him to dime out others, something is awry. Something is awry. And when a case that serious, where Homeland Security, not the LAPD, but Homeland Security in both Miami and LA, when they're both involved, let's just say it doesn't look good. Again, we pray that P. Diddy has nothing to do with this, that he's innocent of all the allegations being leveled against him. But it ain't a good look at all. Make no mistake about it, especially when we're talking about underage girls, sex trafficking, and things of that nature. Lord help him if there's a shred of guilt attached to these allegations.
Girl, you know that when Jada drops a bomb like this, there will be long-lasting aftershocks. So what will happen next? The streets speculate that while Jay has always been known for keeping it real, she may now be taking on a whole new role as Hollywood's truth teller. Let's be real, that will definitely shake things up. But first, the tea. This is more than simply Jada. It's about the way celebrities interact with each other. You would think that they would be all friendlies at those posh parties, but instead, they would be spying on each other to see who will spill next. Did he? Some on the streets speculate that he may be preparing a comeback, but after Jada's words, good luck with that, honey. We'll be watching to see if other celebrities take Jay's lead because, as you know, in Hollywood, one person speaks and suddenly everyone has something to say.